Have you ever wondered if an entire civilization could vanish, leaving behind nothing but whispers in ancient texts? Imagine a world of unimaginable wealth, advanced technology, and towering palaces that glittered under the sun, only to be swallowed whole by the unforgiving sea. This is the legend of Atlantis, a story that has captivated dreamers, historians, and treasure hunters for over 2 millennia. But is it just a story? Or could there be a hidden truth beneath the waves? To unravel this mystery, we must travel back in time to ancient Greece, where the tale of Atlantis first emerged. It was the great philosopher Plato who, around 360 BCE, chronicled the story of this enigmatic city in 2 of his works, Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was an island empire of immense power and prosperity, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. It was a utopia, blessed with fertile lands, advanced architecture, and technological marvels that surpassed anything the ancient world had seen. But as the legend goes, this paradise fell victim to its own arrogance and greed, angering the gods and sealing its catastrophic fate. In a single cataclysmic day and night, Atlantis was engulfed by the sea, disappearing forever. At first glance, Plato's tale reads like a moral fable, a cautionary warning about hubris and the perils of unchecked ambition. But as the centuries rolled on, scholars and adventurers began asking a provocative question. What if Atlantis wasn't just a story? What if it was real? This question has fueled countless theories, each one more intriguing than the last. Some believe Atlantis was inspired by the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete, a highly advanced culture that mysteriously declined around 1600 BCE. The Minoans built sprawling cities, intricate palaces, and even advanced plumbing systems, achievements that seem almost mythical for their time. Could Plato have drawn inspiration from their rise and fall? Others point to the volcanic eruption on the island of Santorini, a disaster so massive it reshaped the Aegean landscape and devastated nearby civilizations. This eruption, which occurred around the same period as the Minoan decline, left a trail of destruction that could easily be interpreted as the sinking of a great empire. Was this the real Atlantis, hiding in plain sight within the pages of geological history? But the theories don't stop there. Some suggest Atlantis was not in the Mediterranean at all. Explorers have looked far and wide, proposing locations as diverse as the Azores, the Caribbean, and even Antarctica. Each claim brings its own tantalizing clues: underwater formations that resemble man-made structures, mysterious artifacts, and ancient maps that seem to hint at a lost world. Could one of these sites hold the key to proving Atlantis' existence? Not all scholars are convinced. Many argue that Plato's Atlantis was never meant to be taken literally. They suggest it was an allegory, a fictional device to illustrate his philosophical ideas about the ideal society and its vulnerabilities. After all, Plato was a master storyteller, and his works were as much about teaching moral lessons as they were about recording history. To these skeptics, searching for Atlantis is like chasing a mirage, a futile endeavor based on a metaphor. Yet, the allure of Atlantis endures. The idea of a lost civilization, one that might hold the secrets of humanity's past, is simply too irresistible to ignore. And as modern technology evolves, the search for Atlantis has taken on new dimensions. Advanced sonar mapping, underwater drones, and satellite imaging have opened up the ocean's depths like never before, revealing landscapes that were previously hidden. Could these tools finally uncover the truth behind one of history's greatest mysteries? But before we dive into the discoveries and controversies surrounding Atlantis, we need to confront an essential question. Why does this story resonate so deeply with us? Is it the allure of lost treasure? The hope of uncovering ancient wisdom? Or perhaps it's something deeper, a reflection of our fears and aspirations as a species? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. The legend of Atlantis is as much about the human imagination as it is about history. As we continue this journey, we'll examine the evidence, the theories, and the enduring cultural impact of Atlantis. But for now, let's pause and reflect. If Atlantis did exist, What would its rediscovery mean for us today? Would it rewrite history, challenge our understanding of human progress, or simply confirm what we've always suspected, that the greatest mysteries are the ones we create for ourselves? Today, let's turn our focus to the cutting-edge technology that is changing the game in the hunt for Atlantis. Modern archaeologists are no longer limited to surface-level digs or ancient texts. Instead, they are diving deep into the oceans, using advanced sonar and submersible technology to map the ocean floor with astonishing precision. These tools have unveiled underwater structures that defy explanation. Massive stone formations, submerged roads, and symmetrical shapes that hint at human engineering. Could these be the remnants of a once great civilization lost to time and tide? One of the most compelling discoveries comes from the Bimini Road, an underwater rock formation off the coast of the Bahamas. First discovered in the 1960s, this series of large, flat stones arranged in a straight line has sparked intense debate. Some believe it is a natural formation, shaped by geological processes over millennia, but others are convinced it is a man-made structure, a pathway or wall that once belonged to Atlantis. The mystery remains unsolved, but the Bimini Road is just one of many anomalies that keep researchers and enthusiasts hooked. Then there are the ancient maps. The Piri Reis map, a 16th century world map created by an Ottoman admiral, has been a source of endless fascination. It appears to depict parts of the world with uncanny accuracy, including coastlines that were supposedly unknown at the time. Some argue that it could only have been created using knowledge from a lost, advanced civilization. While skeptics dismiss this as coincidence or creative interpretation, the map's mysteries add fuel to the fire of Atlantis speculation. But the hunt for Atlantis is not just about uncovering physical evidence. It is also a quest to understand our own history. The story of Atlantis forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. How much of our past is truly known? How many civilizations have risen and fallen, their legacies erased by time? And could we, in our modern age, face a similar fate if we fail to learn from history's lessons? These questions are what make Atlantis more than just a myth. It is a mirror, reflecting both our achievements and our vulnerabilities. And as we delve deeper into its mysteries, we are not just searching for a lost city, we are searching for ourselves.